Okay, I'm gonna illegally pull out of this here parking lot for one. It's pretty quiet anyway. And I'm just gonna drive to Manzanita. It's a simple little 19-minute drive. And it's just a straight shot. I gotta look for Lunetta Drive, which is the turn off of this highway. I need to get on the highway first, and I'm driving through Cannon Beach to get to that highway. Now, I know the turn because it's the same road as the museum is on, which the museum tends to be closed way too much. So I spent last couple nights in a church parking lot, and it was nice and peaceful. Socially, in the community, it's just because it's winter time. Even though they got all their Christmas lights up and they're ready to take on as many shoppers as possible, it's pretty quiet compared to summer. I still experienced. I woke up with like a heart palpitation feeling I didn't really care for. Okay. And I blame the food that I got from the food bank. Okay, that's all I've been eating, and there are these apple fritters that really did me over well. I mean, they left this taste in my mouth that was like waxy. I think it was a shortening, and it's not just like it being shortening. I think it's rancid shortening because everything that I grabbed sat on the store shelves for maybe weeks and months. And then they get taken to the food bank, so you're looking at a lot of rancidity. I ate a lot of bananas and all that, but yeah, I want to take a right. They don't even mention Manzanita. Manzanita's got a library though. Well, I can just only hope this. Manzanita, 13 miles. There it is. Kind of going up a hill. It's not exactly a straightaway. It's just you stay on this road type of thing. And I waited a little bit so I could see in daylight, so I didn't have to use my headlights. But yeah, my heart didn't feel so right. It was struggling. And it's partly because of those apple fritter things that left a nasty taste in my mouth, like it was a fatty gristle, that like a wax left in my mouth, and it goes straight to my heart, and then messes with it, makes it struggle. So I had to toss those. But I've been eating a lot of oranges and bananas. And they're old. I'm hesitant to throw away the oranges though. They don't seem like a problem. It's the processed foods generally that I don't have a good time with. But to relieve the heart problem, I consumed some cayenne. I woke up at 4 with the heart problem and just kind of threw a magnet on my chest and went back to sleep because I was too tired to deal with it. And then at 5, when I felt like I had more energy, I consumed some cayenne, which that made my stomach just slightly upset. I didn't have a lot, but at that point I drove close to the library and then used the bathroom, and I forget. I think I took the cayenne pepper and then walked to the bathroom. I looked in the mirror and I could see my tongue looked really pale, so I just paced inside that bathroom for maybe 15 minutes, and then I could see my tongue got a little more red. So I felt shivery too, like I was shivering a little bit. So my blood circulation was definitely struggling. Oh, there's a little rest stop. No overnight parking. Okay. That's the thing that scares me about Cannon Beach and being parked in that. Oh man, gotta slow down for these turns. Like the public parking area and near the library. I felt like I had to clear out of there. I was clearing out by 10 because the church had like some program that seemed to go really late at night. I'd walk over there and take a look. But I feel like the cops probably sweep the area after midnight. I felt comfortable going back there at 5 a.m. I think the cops maybe sweep the area and harass anybody that's around. There were some cars around, but they're empty. Normally there weren't any cars there in the summer. The winter there seemed to be a few more cars just kind of sitting overnight or something, but I would be sitting in my car sitting overnight, and I know they probably shine like a spotlight in there or something. It's not a chance I want to take. Oh, the flippin' Oregon roads. There's quite a dip there. I got a flat tire on the Oregon roads once, so I know Oregon roads aren't great. That was a costly accident. So, yeah, I don't feel like my health is bad enough where I have to turn around and go back. 'Cause I have cayenne pepper on hand. Even though I did carry some in my bag in a container, but that container's not designed for carrying in a bag all over the place, and the top came off and it spilled everywhere. So now I only have my backup container that I keep in my car. I want to get a more permanent container as an emergency medicine for my heart in my bag. Because whenever my heart struggles, that's my go-to is the cayenne. I want to reach for my cayenne and slam it. It'll make my stomach upset, and it seems to what? There's another spot you can park and just kind of stare at the ocean, I guess. I saw all those spots on Google Maps, but I didn't know where the turns are. They're just not that clear. Yeah, I'm right next to the ocean, pretty much. This is Coast Drive. Whoa, they must have had to cut into the mountain here. Really tall peak. Yeah, it's a windy road, but you stay on it. Unmuffled engine braking. Now I got somebody barreling down on me like they're in a hurry. Historical marker ahead. Well, Lewis and Clark didn't make it this far, so it must be like a ship or something. Maybe a ship. Oh, it's right over there. I can't read it from here. You pull in and read it. Huh. They really try to entice you to pull off to the side of the road. That's 3 spots on this highway, 55 miles an hour, that they're trying to entice you to pull off and read and look and soak in whatever history they got. 50 miles an hour, whatever. It's too fast. The speed limit's too fast to just lazily pull over. But I just need to keep congestion. What's going on up here? It's just a highway. It's in the middle of nowhere I guess the coast is just that busy. Must be some kind of draw. I suppose all those turnoffs could be part of the reason. Okay, it's 50 and I'm going 55. And I'm about to enter some kind of tube. So they didn't even bother to blow off the top of this mountain. They decided to cut a hole in it instead. That's great. It's better than driving over the mountain at least. Alright. Yeah, I just want to keep my cayenne pepper on me, and well, number one is throw away the terrible the that I got from the food bank. I'll keep a little bit, but the breads and the stuff that's put together, over processed, I can't keep. I don't think it's even fit enough to feed to birds. I took one bite of that whole wheat bread and it tasted like sugar. It just the texture was terrible, and it's just all about being sweet that made it taste good, but it didn't taste naturally good. It added that sweetness, that corn syrup, and then also the vitamins and stuff to make up for taking out a lot of good nutrients like fiber and stuff. Oh man, I'm too close to this guy. I'm getting water all over my windshield. Oh, that guy's smart. He knows how to drive fast, working for medics. Oh, I can't see a thing. And this will just smear it, because I got terrible windshield wipers. How long is this double lane? Maybe I could pass him. I don't know. He's awful cautious. Good for him. He's the first one I've seen that's cautiously driving, not too fast. With lumber. Usually they're racing up and down the road in Washington. Here they're taking their sweet time. I'm not in a hurry either. So, Lanetta, that's my street. So I'm going to Manzanita, and I want to check out the library. A little nervous. Tillamook County now. Okay, so I'm in a different county. The library is definitely going to have different rules. I looked at Google Maps at the library for Manzanita, and it talked about. So one lady said free Wi-Fi, so that's good. But I have to see what the download speeds are. Upload speeds, download speeds. It's a lot of libraries like to throttle that internet. They have their own justifications for that. You know, they could even shut off the internet at night in Manzanita. I don't know. It's hard to say. So a video like this wouldn't be able to get uploaded. I mean, I've spent like 8 hours uploading a 5-minute video sometimes. That's tricky. I did that in Amanda Park once. They throttled that internet, and but I could plug in my computer overnight outside, and nobody else was around, so I just kind of took advantage of that. But yeah. I don't really care to burn the gas, but I don't know. I was getting a little bored, and people were starting to recognize me and stuff. I kind of don't like that. I'm being recognized in cities. It's got its good sides and bad sides. But mostly I was getting kind of bored. I mean, I can only look at so much on the internet and get in so much of a routine. Okay, so they got construction going on. I can pull over. My tax dollars at work. 2015, they'll be done. Be prepared to stop. Okay, I must be close to Manzanita. There's got to be signs around, right? Oh God, what's wrong with the medics? I suppose. I mean, on a 55-mile-an-hour road, oh yeah, you come into a complete stop. All right. So yeah, they got some work here on a nice sized hill. I'm just sitting here. Not much else to do. It's beautiful countryside, evergreen, mountainous a little bit, and ferns are out and stuff. I don't know if there's... I'm sure the vegetation's a little bit different going further south. It's going to be warmer going further south. I noticed between Cannon Beach and San Francisco there's a 10-degree difference. Okay. So when it's like 35 in Cannon Beach, it's 45 in San Francisco. And that, of course, that's not always... They're working on the bridge. That's a little concerning. Trying to keep it strong so it doesn't fall. Yeah, in Washington it's going to be a little chillier. So that's part of the reason why I want to go south, is because it's going to be a little bit warmer. I won't need to eat as much. It's a way to try to keep my food consumption down. But I'm a little nervous about the cost of food. I saw that it was like almost $5 for a gallon of milk in Cannon Beach, and there was only 1 gallon available at this small town grocery store. So it's Manzanita is not any larger. So leaving Fred Meyer's and not seeing any Fred Meyer's for any length of distance is going to make foods more expensive. No Safeway, no big box grocery stores to turn to. So I'm going to need to consider going back to consuming frozen vegetables for that bulk. Now they're good. Here's another turn off. Things to read even. Oh man, I'm just not that enthused about stopping. I just want to go to the library at this point. Hop from one library to the next. It's very scenic, of course, but there's really no... Oh, nice beach below. I think this might be Treasure Cove. But I should be like... It's been enough time where I should be close enough to that Manzanita. Yeah, they got signs all up and down. They really work hard to entice you here to pull over. Yeah, that's it. It's the Oregon coast on a rainy day in the early morning. Nice temperature. Slept good last night. When I get to Manzanita, I want to get as familiar with it as I can. Library opens at 12. Number one priority, I think, is to find the bathrooms. What's this, another park? No. There's a trail. Some kind of hiking trail. So this is a park of some kind. Yeah, the coast is it's definitely friendly for, well, they try to make it friendly for bicyclers, I think. But this is treacherous to bicycle. So you got cars whipping by you at 55 miles an hour, and there's not much space. There's probably been accidents. Yeah, like right there, it's a narrow separation between a bicycler and a car. If you had to stop on this highway for anything, you're toast. So it's really designed 99% for cars. Like they say, bicycles are welcome, but use at your own risk. Okay, yeah, lodging. Yeah, that's gonna be Manzanita. A beach? Okay, Nahalem Beach. Manzanita. Okay, yeah, right 1/4. Yeah, it's probably right here. I think there's probably only like one turn in for Manzanita. Yeah. Oh, I really gotta stop hard. Okay, homemade pies and then fresh foods. Oh yeah, I remember seeing the fresh foods thing. What road am I on? I could stop damn near anywhere, okay, and get out and walk. Oh yeah, that's not the road. So I'm looking for Lanetta. Maybe there are two turn-ins. This would take me. I just look for. Oh, this road's not even identified though. Lanetta, and I don't know. Explore, create, connect. Yeah, this could be Lanetta. It's another artery. Oh, there's a library. Holy crap. Turning in looks terrible. Okay, up here, so I'm gonna quit.